Alright, we are back with the next game. So, we're on two lakes. We have Woeisme on the left in blue, playing as second UK. Suojeluskunta on the right in red, playing as fourth armoured. The UK showdown. I love me some fourth armoured. This will be a interesting matchup for sure. We've got not long to do the predictions. This game's going to get started soon. Hey, Brettfett, how's it going? Yeah, I'm interested to see how this matchup goes. We've got some SAS in trucks. Not sure if that's a mistake or not. But let's look at the 4th UK deployment. We've got an Abbott, most likely for smoke. We've got Chieftain Mark 9, 4 Mark 6s. We've got Rifles Leader, 2 Assault Pioneers, a Darkfire. Our Milan 2's coming out as well. Got some Spartans and a Motorized Scout. Another Motorized Scout there, Motorized Scout on this top side, and a Striker just in defensive positions, and a Sultan heading into there. So, Suojeluskunta conceding Oscar, hopefully trying to push into Zulu. But it looks like Woe is just getting super aggressive, trying to go all the way into Lima and Oscar. We'll see if it works out. He's got Air Mobile Pioneers going for the heli drop, backed up by the 6 Gazelle rockets, Rapier FSA, 2 Warrior Milans, Rifle Leader, Tracked Rapier, some supply, 2 SAS up front, heading over to this top corner. On the other side, we've got 2 Scouts, an SAS, Rover Milan, and a Rifle Leader heading to that back point as well. The only AA is the Darkfire, which doesn't have enough ammo for all of these rocket helis. So that's going to be rough. Be very rough for sure. Saxon should smoke off here, but it gets stunned. Motorized Scout's going to try their best. Darkfire does land a hit against the Air Mobile Pioneers there. That's a nice kill. Oh, takes out both Air Mobile Pioneers. Very nice move. Takes out another Gazelle rocket there. Darkfire's trying its best, gets targeted by all the Gazelle rockets. But they're starting to waste their ammo on the tanks as they move on free. +2 for Woe at the moment. As the Warrior Milans push into the town, the Assault Pioneers have made it in. Let's see what these tanks start doing. So we've got Motor Air Mobiles trying to make it into the town. The Abbott's still going, just spamming out smoke over here. I'm surprised some units didn't push in here just to make sure that's secured. So these SAS charge forwards. Oh, I hope Suojeluskunta doesn't get too focused on the SAS over here and should actually try and secure the town. Because if he fails to get these units into the town, Woe is just going to get in here and he can grind this fight out. We've got a Phantom F3 circling in the air. Oh, these chieftains shouldn't be pushing close to the SAS. This is not the move. I'd love to see an AVRE in amongst this as well, actually. That could really make a difference. Like an AVRE just like out here, right? Just shred these SAS, no problems. But you can see, with the focus on the SAS over here, like these could be cleaned up later. Oh, the leader goes down. The chieftains are just delaying and Woe's back into the town. Lynx Helms are coming in, the Jaguar cluster's coming in, they're all clumped up. 2 of them go down. Is the Mark 9 still alive? The Mark 9 is still alive. This is not the way to play this. This is not looking good already. SAS is going to push back over this direction. They can definitely take some of these guys out. As this starts to get caps, the Rapier FSB1 actually misses that. River Milan in the back line. Is going to get spotted by these Recon Gazelle rockets, although they don't have any ammo. Mark 9 takes a nasty shot there from the SAS, which is now out of AT ammo. Town fight's looking pretty dire as the Warrior Milans push around into a good spot. Lynx Helm's in position. Phantom didn't split its bomb load, wasted the cluster bombs on the SAS, but will make it out without taking any damage. +2 for Woe at the moment. Tanks are trying to push forwards again, but they're not going to do very well at low HP and suppressed against these Milans and the Lynx Hellam. We've got the Abbot Smoke. No, going after the Tracked Rapier. Trying its best to go after the Tracked Rapier, but it's going to fail at that. The Assault Pioneers get gunned down by these warriors. Spartan's going to get taken out. Oh, almost. There it goes. And I think that's going to be GG. We see Milan's 2s coming in into a defensive posture. And I don't think there's any recovering from this, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really see a way back in. There's more HGMs coming in for Woeisme. I'd like to see some more recon coming out for Woe. He's really lacking in that department. Not that there's too much to see. So rockets have resupplied. They're going to go hunt this Rover Milan. Should be able to take that out. Down it goes. Got some motor rifles coming in as well. Unfortunately, 2nd UK can definitely out infantry spam 4th Armoured. And of course 2nd UK also gets the Warrior Milans and the Challengers. So 4th UK has got its work cut out for it. Obviously in numbers of like chieftains it can do pretty well, and I do think a big difference maker here could be the AVRE. It's a shame not to see it. Not sure what was parked there. Maybe the Rover Milan. But we're getting some infantry starting to push up and get dropped off. Tanks are getting repaired. I think we might see some heli action over on this top side. There's no AA over here, so that's probably not going to go well for Suojeluskunta. We've got a Mark 6 and a Mark 9 chieftain heading in. These guys are going to suffer quite a bit against these Milan 2s, and they're not really going to be able to kill them quickly, simply due to the slow fire rate and not that much damage coming out. Whereas a CEV, right, AVRE for the UK, is going to one-shot these Milan 2s when it's in range. And that's the big difference. That's like the help it can have in pushing these entrenched positions. We've got Jaguar HE and a Jaguar cluster just circling. I bet these guys are ready to strike units on this top side. The Gazelle rockets are most likely going to lead the way, followed up by the air mobile scouts. Yep, there you go. And then you can see these guys start to push more around as this attack starts to come in. Most likely he's going to be looking at targeting like any AA that starts to fire on these Gazelle rockets. Phantom's going to go after that Gazelle, and then it should go after the aircraft. Yeah, hits that. Nice. Gets routed, but gets a good hit on that Jaguar cluster. Pretty nice work from the Phantom there. But yeah, Woeisme is into Papa. Ooh, Phantom cluster coming in. Wonder if it'll split the bomb load. It won't, but it will finish off those units. Saxon might get the kill against the Gazelle rocket. Go on, little fella. I believe in you. The Tracked Rapier is charging over. Okay, the attack was stalled out. But there's a bunch of investment that's just been forced over here now, which is just slowing this down even more. Yeah, I'm curious what Suojeluskunta's plan is going to be. This is not good, really. You're just wasting a lot of shells and ammo. Yeah, don't like to see that. Got a bunch of wombats coming in the FE432 wombats. Fun little vehicle. I wish you got more of them. I wish they were a transport option for like all the ADGM teams in 4th UK. I think that would be cool. It's a big old gun. Fun little unit. Oh, M270 going after the Abbot. Somehow surviving so far. Woe splitting the salvo there so we can use it again. Abbot lucky to survive. As the tanks start pushing forwards, there's no recon over here, so he's not going to be able to spot these units very easily. 1-2's going to open up. Almost kill that Chieftain Mark 6. Saxon should smoke off. A little late there. Milan 2 engaging that Saxon. Links hell arm. Engaging this one. Doesn't smoke off. Oh, only stunned. But just delaying actions so far. Wow. Links hell arm, you're having a tough day. My god. Okay, finally, the Saxon goes down. I assume the Wombat team's going to try and push up and provide fire support from the edge. Guess it will work. The Gazelle rockets are coming back round. There's a tracked rapier about and a javelin. Oh, these guys aren't unloading. So one goes down. There's only 3 left. Okay, they will unload now. These guys do have smoke. Oh, another one goes down. Oh, we get some smoke in. A little late. Okay, the chieftains are starting to open up. You can see they're just slow. Mark 6 goes down, 2 FE432 wombats go down. But you can see they're just doing fuck all damage, right? And this is why you need the AVREs. You had a few AVREs in this, like this is dead, these guys are dead, these are going to be dead very soon. Like you can just start to clear this stuff out so quickly. And then your tanks can push up better. M270s opening up on the Chieftain Mark 6 in here. Oh, not sure it'll get the kill, but it's... Yeah, it doesn't get the kill, but it's doing good damage, and this is just a failed assault. Mark 11 back here is not doing anything. Got a cluster bomber coming in after this mobile. Which, okay. There's a Challenger Mark II just waiting back here, menacingly. Oh dear. Chieftain Mark 9 went down. Javelin still hasn't pushed up to help defend against all these helis. There you go, starting to push forwards now. We got the Darkfire here as well. That Spartan went down. Pioneers are just trying to push towards the town and run in, but even if they make it there, they're gonna go down. Still, this Mark 11 is not doing anything yet, whilst this one is starting to try and push in. Link's Helm goes down to the Darkfire. Link's rockets opening up on the Pioneers. They are certainly not making it in. So their mobile peers. Pioneers start to push into the town. We've got Jaguar cluster bomber circling around, waiting for a good target. The Mark 11 certainly is one. Got 2 more Chieftain Mark 9s, another Mark 11 coming in. Jaguar HEs coming around as well. Here comes the Jaguar cluster. Oh, it's going to kill the Chieftain Mark 9 as well, I think. No, Mark 9 survives. Darkfire does land a hit. Here comes the HE bomber though. Tracked Rapier goes down. Darkfire is stressed out. Going to struggle to land any shots. And it's almost out of ammo as well. Javelin lands a hit. Oh, Darkfire does actually land that shot. Crazy. Down goes the Phantom. Mark 9's pushing up, trying to take on the Challenger Mark 2, which is stressed out and is going to retreat. What we got? Mark 11 still sitting there. Motorized Scout and a Chieftain Mark 11. Gonna try help push into this. This game's gonna be over soon, right? There's only so much punishment you can take trying to push into a town. Oh. There's another Jaguar cluster circling. Milan 2 opening up. Chieftain Mark 9 goes down. Challenger's just sitting at range. Nothing these guys can do against that. I think that will be GG. We got the Abbots, Tracked Rapiers coming in. Jaguar clusters coming. Oh. Adjusted the fire position order there, so it's going to swing back around. Trying to go in between the Mark 11 and the Mark 9 as the M270 opens up on that position as well. Oh my god. Okay, Jaguar clusters going after the Mark 9. Mark 9 goes down. Chieftain's forced to push forwards. The arm rifles could probably just hop out of this building, and they might be in range. Yes, he's going to do that. Oh no, they weren't quite. Okay. They're just going to try push forwards.